Good afternoon, I'm Alex Delgado. Lindsay Pena is on assignment. And here's what's coming up on We Are Fresno Live. A worker is dead after being mauled by an African lion at a popular cat facility in the valley. We're going to go to a live report in just a second. Also, the eyes of the world will be on the Fresno Food Expo, a preview of some of the products that will be at this year's event. And Wait Until Dark, a Broadway thriller, comes to Second Space Theater. How you can win a free pair of tickets. We Are Fresno Live starts now.
This is We Are Fresno Live on KC24, news that matters.
And we begin today's show with breaking news in east of Fresno County, where an employee has been attacked by a lion. That employee has since died. It happened at the popular Project Survival Cat Haven. Justin Willis is live there with the very latest. Justin, what can you tell us?
Well, Alex, we just heard from the owner of Project Survival Cat Haven, Dale Anderson, just a few moments ago, and he told us that it was a female volunteer intern that was killed up here. And this all happened just after noon. The Fresno Sheriff's Office and the Department of Fish and Game say it was the male African lion up here that mauled and killed that volunteer intern. That lion was then put down. When authorities arrived, they found the employee inside the lion's enclosure up here at the Project Survival Cat Haven. Officials are not yet saying how the employee ended up inside the enclosure. The Department of Fish and Game spoke with us and said that Project Survival's facilities have met all of their requirements for housing wild animals, that there are quite a few people that visit here, and that this is the first time they can recall anything like this happening. The Department of Fish and Game is currently running an investigation alongside the Fresno Sheriff's Office.
We will work closely with the coroner's department, and we will have our autopsy people, our wildlife forensics lab, look at the animal and determine if the animal did in fact attack the subject.
Now, Couscous is believed to be the name of the lion. The Department of Fish and Game says it was a Fresno Sheriff's deputy that had to put the lion down. Now, Project Survival Cat Haven was closed at the time except for the two employees that were there. We're expecting an update shortly, and we'll bring you more information on KC24 News at 5. We're live near Dunlap. Justin Willis, KC24 News. Alex, back to you.
Justin, thank you. And by the way, the employee's name that was mauled has not yet been released. We're going to keep going with some of the day's other top stories. Let's check in with Stephanie Berugian, who's in the newsroom with the very latest on that. Stephanie.
Thank you, Alex. And we begin in the South Valley. The city of Parlier forced to make some tough cuts after an $800,000 budget deficit, and the police force is on the chopping block. Last week, all officers were warned that pink slips were coming. Parlier city manager will recommend that 3 officers be laid off at tonight's city council meeting. There are currently 15 sworn officers on the force. The police chief says public safety will not be affected by these cuts, but some citizens say the city needs all of the officers it can get. An update on a story we brought you yesterday. Squatters have agreed to vacate a planned veterans home in Visalia. 2 agreed to leave without going to trial, but 1 put up a fight. That person, Clay Wagoner, could have won the case based on tenants' rights, but he decided to accept $800 to leave by April 1st. Work on the home is expected to start the day after Wagoner leaves. And today we know exactly what killed 87-year-old Lorraine Bayless of Bakersfield after she was not given CPR at an elderly care facility in that same city. Her personal doctor says she suffered a massive stroke. Her physician had previously diagnosed her as a stroke risk due to a blockage of vessels supplying blood to her brain. The question now is, could she have been saved if someone at that facility administered CPR? On Tuesday, the facility's management said the nurse misinterpreted the company's care policy. And in the North Valley, Merced police are investigating a fatal officer-involved shooting in Ceres. Ceres police pulled over a truck shortly after midnight. The officer told the driver that the truck needed to be towed, but the driver immediately took off. After a short chase, the driver stopped the truck and started to pull out a rifle. Officers feared for their own safety and opened fire. It's still not clear if the officers killed the suspect or if he took his own life. That's a look at a few of the top stories of the day. I'm Stephanie Berugian in the newsroom. Alex, back to you.
All right, Stephanie, thank you so much. Former Arizona Congresswoman Gabby Giffords returned to the site where she was shot 2 years ago. Gifford spoke in front of the Safeway grocery store where 6 people were killed and 13 others injured during a meet and greet back in 2011. They have started a gun control group called Americans for Responsible Solutions and say, as gun owners, they support the Second Amendment. She is strongly urging U.S. senators to support new gun measures. Parts of New Jersey's coastline still reeling from Hurricane Sandy now face a potential nor'easter. The threat of rising water at high tide has prompted some cities in that state to issue a voluntary evacuation. Rough surf and strong winds are already pounding the coastline. Crews have made a giant sand barrier, hoping to prevent the water from reaching homes and businesses. A winter weather advisory is in effect tonight through tomorrow morning in much of that state. Mourners poured into the streets of Venezuela's capital during a funeral procession for the late Venezuelan president, Hugo Chavez. A coffin carrying his body was transported from the military hospital where he died to the military academy in Caracas. Many of the mourners in the crowd wore red, the color of Chavez's Bolivarian revolution. 7 days of mourning have been declared, and heads of states are traveling to Venezuela for his funeral, which will be on Friday. Cardinals are waiting for the last elector to arrive in Rome before the start of the conclave. 115 cardinals are eligible to vote. A Vatican spokesman says only one cardinal of voting age remained absent, and he is expected to arrive tomorrow. That means the start of the conclave could be decided soon. The cardinals attended a third day of preliminary meetings today, and preparations for the conclave were underway at the Sistine Chapel. Coming up, enjoying the amazing food made with Valley products, the recipe that you can try with a product that will be showcased at this year's Fresno Food Expo.
You're watching We Are Fresno live at 4 on KC24. Welcome back to KC24's We Are Fresno live at 4.
The Fresno Food Expo is about a week away, and leading up to the expo, we are showing off some of the products that you can use and giving some recipes along with them. Joining me now is Abel Arellano with Jalisco Foods, along with Amy Huerta from the city of Fresno. Welcome, both of you. It's good to have you. I'm going to start with you, Abel. Jalisco Foods, what will you be displaying or showing off, I guess you could say, at the Fresno Food Expo?
Sure. We have the new product, the hot peanut sauce, salsa sayula, and we want to show to the people how they can use it on any time of the day, during breakfast, during lunch, dinner, and different cultures.
So it's a hot sauce then?
It is a hot sauce,
Well,
yes.
what kind of chilies are in it?
It's cayenne, that's the scientific
Oh, okay,
name.
okay,
but
very hot.
Yeah, it's no like chili de árbol. It's a product to taste, to enjoy.
Got it.
It's not something to heat up.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's not going to burn your mouth off?
No, even if you see the flames on the label, it's just decoration, but it's something to taste, it's something to enjoy.
And you could put it on eggs, you can put it on even pizza, you say, huh?
Yes, it's very good on pizza, it's very good on eggs, on chow mein, on your appetizers, on anything at any time. It's very versatile, and you will love it.
Wow, well, it really looks fantastic. And I've never seen a salsa that you can put on eggs and on chips as well. Amy, this is one of the many products that will be exhibited or on exhibit at the Fresno Food Fair, right?
Yes, correct. We'll have about 106 exhibitors at the Food Expo. Okay. So in addition to this one, you'll see a number of other great food products.
Wow. And so what can come out of the Food Expo for people like Abel?
Well, really the goal is we're bringing in buyers. So this year we're expecting about 500 buyers from retail, food service, that are coming to look and try to find fresh, locally owned products here in the Valley. So we're hoping that he's able to meet some great retailers and food service people to sell his product too.
Now, Abel, are you do you have a restaurant, or when did you come up with this idea of this hot sauce?
Well, I don't have a restaurant. I'm not a chef. I'm just a regular person who came out with this recipe. They're trying to get something better, with more quality, something completely natural. Nothing is artificial, and just to fit that blank that was in the market with no products that are all natural, and especially with ingredients from the valley, from the Valley ranches.
And you're from the Valley, obviously, and
Oh,
all
yes, I
these
am.
ingredients in the sauce are from the Valley.
All of them.
Now, what do you hope? I mean, obviously, you hope for major buyers, right?
Yes.
But is your sauce already out there? What more do you hope for?
Well, we hope more to hit the big retailers.
Okay.
We want to place this product on the shelf on the major retail stores
Gotcha.
and food services.
Got it, got it. And for people that maybe want to go taste the product and taste other products from the Valley as well, there is a day for the public then next week, right, Amy? Let's talk about that.
Correct. It's on March 14th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Convention Center.
Okay.
You can purchase tickets online at FresnoFoodExpo.com. You like our Facebook page, you can get discounts for those tickets, but really, your ticket gets you in to see, taste, touch, really enjoy all of these great food products coming from the Valley.
Oh, that's fantastic. Where can people get your sauce now, Abel, in case they can't make it next Thursday?
Well, there are several small convenience stores
Okay.
around town, in town and around the Fresno area.
Gotcha.
I don't have any particular grocery store.
I have a feeling
but
after the Fresno Expo, you're going to be doing just fine, and we're going to be able to find you everywhere.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
go to your favorite store and ask for it, and hopefully you will get it right.
Yeah, it looks really good. Thank you both so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much.
Good luck to you, Abel.
Thanks.
For all the information on the Fresno Food Expo, head online to FresnoFoodExpo.com, and you can get this recipe and learn more about the sauce on our website, KC24.com. All you have to do is click on the We Are Fresno link. And speaking of food, introducing babies to peanut butter, eggs, and shellfish at an early age could actually prevent them from developing food allergies. And that's according to the Academy of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology. It released new recommendations outlining when and how to introduce highly allergic foods. It's a complete reversal from prior American Academy of Pediatrics guidelines, which stated parents should wait until age 3 to begin introducing these foods. The new recommendation suggests introducing these kind of foods between 4 and 6 months of age. However, an allergist should be consulted when a child has eczema or an existing food allergy. A rise in autoimmune diseases like MS may be a result of too much salt in our diet. Researchers used mice to understand how salt and genes interact with the immune system. They found mice that were fed a high salt diet made more cells associated with an immune system attack on the body. The mice were also more likely to develop worse forms of multiple sclerosis. Genes already found to play a role in these diseases were responsible for that salt reaction. Stick around. Coming up, the Broadway thriller Wait Until Dark is coming to Fresno's Second Space Theater. We're going to chit-chat with some of the cast of the show when we come back.
You're watching We Are Fresno Live at 4 on KC24.
Wait Until Dark is a Broadway hit that is now playing right here in Fresno. It's a thriller which inspired the 1967 film starring Audrey Hepburn and Alan Arkin. Joining me now to tell us more about the thriller is Chelsea Newton, who plays Gloria, and the director, Denise Graziani. Good afternoon to both of you.
Hello.
Chelsea, goodness gracious, how old are you? And tell me more about your role.
I am 12,
Okay.
and my role is Gloria. She lives upstairs in this 2-apartment house, and she does the chores for Susie and runs the grocery store and everything.
Okay, so you play a big role in this.
Kind of, yeah.
Thriller.
Yeah.
And Denise, tell me a little bit more in a nutshell for people that are not familiar what the thriller is about.
It is a mystery thriller about a gentleman who is thinking he's doing a nice gesture for someone by bringing a doll to a certain place. What he doesn't know is that there's some contraband in that doll that someone wants. And then some thieves come and try to find the doll and get the doll from his home. What they don't realize is that his wife is blind and she is the only one home. So it's that whole relationship between the three men who try to get that doll from her. So.
Okay, gotcha. So it revolves around that.
Yes, around Susie, the blind wife, who is left at home, and Gloria helps her try to get out of that kind of situation with the three men. So.
What were you so attracted to this role for? I mean, what was it so? What am I trying to say? What attracted you to this role?
I heard that it was like a murder mystery, and those always like bring me to interest.
Yeah.
So, and there was a part for my age, so, and I auditioned.
And you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I know you're somewhat of a veteran actress over there, aren't you? How many people are part of the performance or make up the cast?
There are, I believe, 8 in the cast. We have the 3 men who are after the doll, and then Susie, the main blind woman, and then, of course, Gloria and Sam, Susie's husband, and then a couple of policemen who come in at the end to finish everything off. So.
Well, I'm sure this is going to be quite a success. And Wait Until Dark is open now until April 21st over at Second Space Theater in the Tower District. For tickets, you can call 266-0660, or you can get them at the Roger Ruckus ticket office. You can also get them online at gcplayers.com. But if you would like a free pair of tickets to Wait Until Dark, email us your name and phone number to contest@kc.com, and the first person to email us will win those tickets. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right. America's Got Talent started taping audition shows for the new season in New Orleans this week. They've got stops coming up in New York, Chicago, San Antonio, and Los Angeles as well. But you don't have to be in those cities to audition for the show. Howie Mandel explains how you can do it online.
agtauditions.com. You make a tape, you send it to us, and us four, will make you a star, a household name. agtauditions.com. It's not too late.
The premiere date for America's Got Talent's new season isn't yet set, but we should see them in late May or sometime in June. The rumor mill is buzzing over the possibility of Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, having a baby girl. The Duchess may have accidentally dropped a hint while visiting with well-wishers yesterday. One woman in the crowd said she heard Kate respond, "Thank you, I will take that for my D," before she broke off her comments. It's unclear, though, from video footage of the exchange whether the Duchess had actually made that comment, so we still basically don't know. All right, we want to take a moment and thank everyone for liking KC24 on Facebook. Our page reached 20,000 likes, and to celebrate, we gave one of our viewers an iPad. So congratulations to Karen Boyer of Clovis. You helped us reach our 20,000th like on Facebook. Please continue to like us on KC24 Facebook page, and you can follow all of us in what we're doing, which I'm sure is very exciting. All right, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and other bears that walk tight ropes. See how a few well-trained bears are keeping audiences in Russia entertained. We are working on a number of local stories in the KC Newsroom. Let's go ahead and check in with Stephanie Berugian, who's there with another look. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Alex. A big rig carrying turkeys overturned in Madera County. It happened just before 6 this morning on Harvey Pettit Road near Chowchilla. The rig also knocked down several power lines. No one was hurt in the accident. PG&E and fire crews were called to the scene to respond to those downed lines. The truck belongs to Foster Farms. Police in Clovis continue to investigate the sale of candy containing marijuana on campus at Clovis North High School. Investigators say a 17-year-old was selling the tainted candy for about a week at $5 to $10 a piece. She was arrested. Officials aren't sure how many students may have bought that candy. Police say other students were also involved in the sales and will face disciplinary action by the school. That's a look at a couple of the local headlines. I'm Stephanie Berugian in the newsroom. AJ Fox joins us now with the forecast. AJ.
Thanks, Stephanie. And we're on the lookout for some areas of showers. They've been really kind of lackluster today. Merced got the most of it, about 2/10 of an inch there, and a lot less for the rest of the valley. Take a look at our Chichansi Valley cam. This is actually up around Wonder Valley. You can see some of the clouds that have been moving through the area there. Look for yourself by going to our website at kc24.com. Our temperature currently 63 degrees with a north-northwest wind at 6 miles per hour. Plenty of clouds, and there you see isolated bands of showers here and there. Nothing registered at the Fresno airport, a trace amount, but a little bit in other places like Visalia, 0.02 of an inch. Looking for more showers to develop tomorrow, and so that still becomes part of our forecast through Friday. So another winter weather advisory has been issued for the Sierra Nevada, and that's from 10 p.m. Thursday until 10 p.m. Friday, but we're still under one until 10 p.m. tonight. Did you follow that? 57 right now in Merced and Madera, 63 though in Fresno, 61 in Visalia, Tulare, and Lemoore. Porterville also 61, Bakersfield 62. Yosemite 57, Oakhurst 51, and Three Rivers 60 degrees. Your 4-day allergy forecast brought to you by the Allergy Institute, getting into the high range Saturday and Sunday. Tonight, isolated showers with an overnight low of 44. Tomorrow, isolated showers and a high of 62. And over the next 7 days, still a good chance at isolated showers on Friday. 58 will be the high. Then we get warmer with a lot more sunshine this weekend. We're back into the 70s next week. Alex, back to you.
All right, AJ, that's all the time we have for. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.